You check the charts. Everything looks good until the trade goes against you. Sounds familiar? The problem isn't RSI, it's how you use it. In this video, I'll show you how multi-timeframe analysis can help you filter out the noise, avoid false signals, and make smarter trading decisions. Let's dive in. What is a timeframe and why does it matter? Before we dive into the strategy, let's quickly define what a timeframe is. A timeframe represents the duration of each candlestick on your chart. For example, on a 15-minute chart, each candlestick shows price movement over 15 minutes. On a 4-hour chart, each candlestick covers 4 hours of price action. Why does this matter? Because RSI can give completely different signals on different timeframes. If you only rely on one timeframe, you might enter trades too early or too late. That's why multi-timeframe analysis is so powerful. It helps you confirm signals and trade with the overall trend. How to use RSI in multi-timeframe analysis. Step 1. Identify the overall trend on a higher timeframe, such as the 4-hour or daily chart. In multi-timeframe analysis, the first step is to determine the trend on a higher timeframe, such as the 4-hour or daily chart. To identify the trend, we use the 50 level on the RSI as a key reference point. We have previously discussed the significance of the RSI 50 level and how to use it in trading in a separate video. If you haven't watched that video yet, click the link above to check it out. In summary, if the RSI is above 50, the market is in an uptrend. If the RSI is below 50, the market is in a downtrend. The purpose of identifying the trend is to ensure that you always trade in the direction of the prevailing trend and avoid trading against it. As the famous saying goes, the trend is your friend. Make sure to keep this principle in mind at all times. Step 2. Look for trade entries on a lower time frame, such as the 15-minute or 1-hour chart. To identify trade entries using RSI, we rely on overbought and oversold zones. If you're not familiar with these concepts, check out our video on overbought and oversold signals through link above. Here's a quick recap. When RSI is above 70, the market is in an overbought condition, signaling a potential reversal to the downside. When RSI is below 30, the market is in an oversold condition, indicating a possible shift from a downtrend to an uptrend. Entry signals. A sell signal occurs when RSI drops below 70 after being in the overbought zone. A buy signal occurs when RSI rises above 30 after being in the oversold zone. Important note. As mentioned earlier, we only take signals that align with the higher timeframe trend. Therefore, if the higher timeframe shows an uptrend, RSI above 50, we only take buy signals and ignore sell signals. If the higher timeframe shows a downtrend, RSI below 50, we only take sell signals and ignore buy signals. This ensures that we trade with the trend, reducing false signals and increasing trade accuracy. Real market example. This is the gold chart. We start by identifying the trend in the daily timeframe using the 50 level on the RSI as our reference. From August 7, 2024, to November 6, 2024, the RSI remained above 50, indicating an uptrend. Once the trend is determined, we look for confirmation of the entry point by switching to a lower timeframe, specifically the 1-hour chart. Since the trend is bullish, we only focus on buy signals. A buy signal is generated when RSI exits the oversold zone and breaks above the 50 level. On August 22, 2024, at 11 o'clock, this RSI crossover occurred, and as we can see, the price experienced a strong upward movement afterward. Another example. This is the Euro to US dollar chart. The first step is to identify the main trend, which we do by analyzing the daily chart and examining the RSI in relation to the 50 level. Between May 9, 2023, and June 12, 2023, the RSI remained below 50, indicating a downtrend. Therefore, we only look for sell signals. To find an entry point, we move to a lower time frame, specifically the 1-hour chart. A sell signal is generated when the RSI drops below 70, exiting the overbought zone. On June 2, 2023, the RSI fell below 70, confirming a sell signal. As we can see, after this signal, the price started to move downward, following the prevailing downtrend. Note: avoid false signals. Don't rely on RSI alone, always confirm with price action and support and resistance levels. Watch for RSI divergence, as it may signal a reversal. Also, higher trading volume strengthens the reliability of RSI signals. That's it for this lesson. If you found this video useful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you won't miss the next one. Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.